In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to enable the Zendesk API in the Admin Center. By the end of this walkthrough, you'll have the Zendesk API turned on so your tools and integrations can securely communicate with your workspace. I'll guide you through the exact path in the interface and share a few tips to avoid common hiccups. First, go to Zendesk in your web browser and sign into your account. Make sure you're using an admin profile, since only admins can change API settings. If you manage multiple Zendesk workspaces, double-check that you're in the correct instance before proceeding. It's a good idea to keep this tab open during the process, and if you're doing this for the first time, consider using a test or sandbox environment to reduce risk. Once you're signed in, look for the product tray icon in the top navigation. It usually looks like a grid or waffle menu. Click that, then choose Admin Center. This is where all organization-level settings live, including security, integrations, and API controls. If you don't see Admin Center, you may need additional permissions or to switch to a role with admin access. Inside Admin Center, navigate to Apps and Integrations. From there, select APIs and then click API Configuration. This is the central place where you manage whether the API is available to your account. On the configuration page, find the control to enable the API. Depending on your interface, it might be a toggle switch or an enable button. Turn it on. If a confirmation appears, accept it to finalize the change. Enabling the API doesn't expose data by itself. It simply allows approved methods, like token-based requests, to communicate with your Zendesk. This is essential for connecting automation tools, syncing data with external systems, or building custom workflows. After enabling, you should see the API status show as enabled. That visual confirmation is your cue that the setting took effect. A few quick tips before we wrap up. If the option is grayed out, verify your role and plan include API access and refresh the page once. Keep security in mind. Use token-based authentication when you set up integrations, store credentials securely, and remove tokens you no longer need. If you're working in a team, document that the API is now enabled so developers and admins are aligned. That's it. You've enabled the Zendesk API through the Admin Center using the Apps and Integrations path and the API configuration page. You're all set to proceed with your integrations and automation. Thanks for watching, and feel free to replay any section if you want to review the path or the tips.